Watch out, Fortnite, Overwatch, League of Legends, Minecraft, and chess. Your reign is nearly over because a new competitor is in the ring. Portal Wars 2, I mean Splitgate. A game that came out in a terrible year. Seriously, I despise 2021. Fuck that year. This game was my saving grace, okay? It was viral for about a week and then immediately died because no one could get into the servers. Everyone stopped playing indefinitely. Not me though. I've got over 100 hours in the first one to this day. I think I played so much to the point where my friends would actively get pissed off when we'd 1v1. In their defense, I was a devious shit talker with intermediate level skill, so I'd hate me too. No! And that annoying ass laugh, bro. Okay, excuse me, it was 2021. And then about a year later, the developers of Splitgate announced that they would end support for the game entirely. As someone who was excited for the future of the game and had planned to make content surrounding the updates, I was pretty disappointed, I won't lie. I remember at the time, thinking to myself, like, damn, this is all because they didn't accept the acquisition offer made by Epic Games. Like, you know, they made a mistake. At the end of the day, I'd rather a game receive content under a large studio than remain dead. And that was my core belief for about a while until I decided to make this video. If you haven't seen it, I discussed the horrible consequences of the Mediatonic acquisition and made my stance that buying games because they were successful and merging them with your own brand is inherently bad. I know, shocker. And that same day I uploaded that video, I got invited to play the Splitgate 2 alpha. It was as if the Splitgate gods had forgiven me and accepted my apology with open arms. It was beautiful. I was so hyped going. I have not been this hyped for a new multiplayer game in a while. Well, Alex, you may be questioning, what makes this alpha so good? I'd interject with another question, why do you know my name? And then I'd tell you why it's so good. 1. The movement. Without addressing the portal in the room, I want to talk about the core player-based movement. Off the bat, it feels way better than most online games I play, considering most of them have pretty big movement issues in my opinion. For one, Fortnite has that shitty sprint mechanic where your character suffers from an asthma attack if they have to run for more than 5 seconds. Rainbow Six Siege, do I really have to explain this one? Your character can't do anything unless a vault prompt shows up on screen once a millennia. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't play Overwatch or any of the CODs, so I actually can't provide the answers on this topic.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Anyways, for an alpha game, this is a really solid start. Firstly, they added sliding and mantling, which are must-haves for the genre. I don't know how Splitgate didn't have them. Like, there's air strafing, which basically means you can control your character wherever, like, in the air. It's really cool. The Portal gameplay pretty much speaks for itself. I mean, like, it's the main thing that makes Splitgate stand out from the crowd. Pulling off plays with this mechanic makes you feel like it gives you John Wick level of main character aura. Sorry, I hate saying those words. It's as if the power is uniquely your own because nobody seems to fucking use portals. The classes, or the factions, right? The factions. I believe this is a major pro and kind of a con for Splitgate 2. Like I've just said, I've seen way less portal usage in this game due to the heavy reliance on the new faction system. That's not to say they make portals obsolete, far from it actually. I'm sure as the game goes on after official release, like, people will find really wacky and creative ways to combine the two mechanics, but as it stands, factions are the main appeal that differentiates the second game from the first. I found myself using each of the 3 new factions about the same amount. To be honest, they're equally entertaining in their own right. There's 3 classes. 1, arrows are fun for zooming around the map at light speed, and combined with the portals, if used correctly, make you basically unhittable to an average player. That said, it is the alpha, so most people were kind of shit. They also have a useless frisbee and a decent healing option, so... But, like, the main appeal is going fast. Meridian has this really unique ability called... I have no idea what it's called. It's this, like, portal bubble, this dome that anyone in your team can use, and it makes them, like, shoot twice as fast, reload twice as fast. Anyone of the opposing team that's in it, like, they do everything twice as slow. It's really good. They can also give your team the ability to see enemies through walls, which is pretty broken. Finally, Sabrask have this portable, like, Reinhardt shield, but, like, the only thing that carries these guys are the sticky grenades. Give me a sticky grenade in any video game, I will make that thing as lethal as possible. They work 10% of the time. The 10% that they do work, oh my god, clip territory. I have 8 gigabytes of clips of just me hitting sticky grenades. Like, they're so addicting.
Yeah, I'll
Nice
run
one.
Didn't even get to shoot, my god. Teammate?
Oh shit, that's me.
Teammate?
Cons. This game has no cons, it's flawless. Flaws. Okay, fine, I'll name a few. Starter 3 maps are pretty good, but like nothing in comparison to the original in the old game. What else? Oh, the RPG is absolutely cheeks, bro. It sucks. It literally, like, so it spawns in and it requires a direct hit to one shot. I'd be fine with that. I completely like weapons that, you know, that require a lot of skill. But when an enemy survives 2 fucking rocket-propelled grenades on 4 health, then I got a problem. It's a fucking space rocket launcher. Make it, I don't know, launch actual rockets instead of Nerf darts. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Compared to the first one, the game modes stink, bro. Like, where's my oddball? Where's my dog tag confirmed? Or no, it was teabag confirmed. Sure, you've got your typical team deathmatch, and there'll always be that one player to ruin them. And the other mode is Hotspot. It's essentially King of the Hill if King meant absolutely nothing but merely a title that could be taken in a heartbeat. Basically, both teams count to charging up the meter of the zone, and even if your team is there for like 99% of the game, if you lose that 1 second, you lose the entire round.
No,
No.
I worked so hard for this.
Come on, Daddy Poppins. Daddy Poppins, come on. This just sucks. Get rid of it. However, when you solo capture at the last second, it feels really good. Okay, you feel like you're him. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the alpha. I hope the devs have learned from the quick death of the last game, just enough to know what to do to make this one a success. It's a really simple formula called updating your game. To be fair to them, they're on the right track. By adding factions and gadgets, more potential content is available other than simply maps and weapons that spawn in. Portals should be front and center, and as long as they make maps that reward, you know, creative gameplay with them, maybe it's smooth sailing from here on out. It doesn't need to be the next big multiplayer game. It just needs to make enough money and to keep enough players engaged to form a community of devoted players. Thanks for watching another commentary vid. I know this topic appeals to not a lot of people, so even you watching this far is enough for this to all be worth it. This is Sparks, signing out.